Ooh, camera's on.
Everyone,
Everything broke.
5th anniversary of the Guerilla Collective Barbecue Sizzling Summer Fest Showcase. It is the least pretentious showcase you will be checking out this summer. They Not Like Us. I'm your host, Justin Woodward.
I do like that call out.
Indie Exchange, and I am at our beautiful studio in Berkeley, California. This year, we are bringing that fire to set things ablaze for this wild weekend of gaming events, starting with the Guerilla Collective 5.0. So get ready. Some history about the GC. The Guerilla Collective was created due to the fallout of 2020 and no in-person E3 shows at all. And we decided to come together with publishers, developers, and game enthusiasts to organize and deploy a showcase guerrilla marketing style and have some flavor to the culture. Since E3 is pretty much deaded forever and things are starting to build from the summer foundation, we are going to keep things going by dropping some exclusive game reveals, updates, developer commentary, along with
I'm shaking my head at
special guests. If you're near LA this weekend,
some tech that just decided to die.
Over 50 games on the rooftop of the Grammy Museum in LA Live. It's going to be lit. For more info and to register, visit our website at MediaIndieExchange.com. We are excited to announce that we have a
how's everybody doing?
This year's GC
Sorry.
with Experience
I'm a little
Studios,
ruffled right now.
an Oakland-based nonprofit that provides diverse professional entrepreneurs in the video game industry opportunities to become successful and build self-sustaining businesses achieved through accelerator programs and access to funding opportunities. For more information and to donate, check out the Tiltify with this QR code. Thank you to Twitch for working with us on this charitable cause. As a bonus, to show you some love, the developers and publishers on this stream have blessed us with Steam keys from games in their catalog. When you see the following QR code pop up, grab your phone and take a snapshot for a chance to get a free game.
Let me move my webcam out of the way because I'm blocking it.
Once again, we have teamed up with Valve to showcase our stream on their platform, so be sure to check out the Guerilla Collective event page on Steam. You can wishlist, buy, or play the games that have demos from this event. This year, we are also working with the Epic Game Store on an event page, which is also
so many QR codes.
So please head over there so you can check out the games that are available.
All right.
Give a big shout out.
This thing sucks. I kind of want to stomp it. I was trying to get like a
New Blood Indie.io.
I was trying to get a mini control pad for my streaming PC, and it sucks dick. I hate it. The trackpad is the cheapest, shittiest thing. It keeps like, when I'm trying to just drag my finger across it to move the cursor, it keeps clicking and moving things. And that's terrible with OBS.
And contributed their games and resources.
All right, I feel bad for Guerilla Collective because I'm yelling at tech issues instead of.
To our friends who will make more reveals and drops at the Guerilla Collective Publishers
there.
show. This show will feature fantastic new game announcements from Assemble Entertainment, Top Hat Studios, and Joystick Ventures. Next Wednesday, tune in at 10 a.m. Pacific for Dames for Games, Black Voice in Gaming.
I mean, all the shoutouts are cool, but they probably should have just started with games.
Showcase popping off.
But maybe they're just getting it all out of the way early.
In the game showcase tier, check out our event page at MediaIndieExchange.com and check us out at Twitter/X at Guerilla Collect, at Indie Exchange, and everywhere.
See my old monitor back there?
And Media Indie Exchange. Make sure to subscribe to our Twitch and YouTube channel.
Okay, God.
One final announcement.
That's
we'll be launching an indie game.
These are not announcements, they're calls to action.
Games of the Year, aka the Digis, which celebrates the talented
C-Strat
behind the craft.
5 years.
In their games. We will have more information.
Thanks for the sub in Bleakersburg. Thank you for the sub as well.
Locked in. But enough of all that.
Locked in. Fire.
Our first set of bangers this summer.
Bangers.
With the world premiere.
Lit AF.
Trailer.
Somebody was very steeped in 2010's slang when they wrote this script. Maybe the host did. I don't know. Twicka twicka.
You want to see something cool?
I kind of like the street art aspect of everything.
Step into the scene. No, nobody can do it like me. Zoop house plate with the kick cuisine.
Now we're into it. Now we're doing it. Sino, thanks for the sub.
I was a kid and I was breaking down doors. Listening to Tribe, now we on a world tour.
I mean, I guess viewership engagement is probably the highest at the beginning of the show, so might as well do all your shoutouts then. Landerson, thanks for the sub.
Autobots roll out, hit the scene. Fresh wax on the paint, it's clean. All the gang,
That breakdown?
popping and spitting out fire. Never retire, stare and admire. My don't expire.
Oh my god, that is fire!
That, by the way, that audio clip is what it sounds like to call something fire right now. Oh my god, that is fire.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, I guess.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. But was it fire? Was it Liddy? Was it bussin'? God, I'm so fidgety right now. It's like getting really muggy in LA. So it's not hot, but I keep getting like, I'm just like uncomfortable and balmy all the time. Oh, this is the Banjo-Kazooie heir apparent. I like how even the signs have googly eyes. Nothing says rare aesthetic than putting googly eyes on inanimate objects. This game came out a while ago. I'm trying to remember. Ukulele? Yeah, it does kind of feel like the South. This is what the run-up to Texas summers would feel like. There was like 1 week where it was still like not insufferably hot, but the humidity was like 85, 90, and you were just like, It's not terrible yet, but it will be. Oh, that's how a snake wears pants. Nice. Replayly? Whoa, fuck it, why not? Yuka Replayly? At least it's memorable. This is a reboot? No, re-release, I think. This is some good meta chatter. I don't think it's a sequel. Why would it have replay in the name if it's a sequel? Maybe it's a sequel? Was the snake in the first one? I don't remember seeing him, but I also didn't play it.
To Deathbound, a party-based Souls-like from Brazilian developer Trial Forge Studio.
Interesting.
In Deathbound, you are introduced to an innovative combat system that allows you to seamlessly switch to various characters hosted within the body of one, forming a party.
I thought it was going to be co-op, but that's kind of...
Absorb the essence.
Reminds me of, what was it? Mortal Shell?
Time will grant a glimpse into their past.
Yeah, you would like unlock character classes by absorbing characters, and you could swap between them.
Each character possesses a unique fighting style, from spell slingers, brutal maulers, skillful swordsmen, and even a graceful capoeira fighter.
Nice.
During combat, you can instantly switch between characters. Known as morphing, this mechanic allows you to synergize the party members to overcome the challenges before them. Morph during dodges and even attacks.
Brazil.
New combinations.
Our Souls-like's gonna be a sip for Summer Games Fest. That's not a bad idea.
Each character has their own beliefs and ideals, which create a complex web of conflicts.
Yeah, I was shower thoughting
Gameplay
about shot rules and stuff.
based on your team's composition.
I think like it's tough because you could make a few rules that basically mean you're drinking all the time.
Relinquished their
An open world game is a
futuristic
sip.
society fell.
Games of service is a sip. Sometimes it's both.
Centuries later, in a medieval world of diverse settings, from hospitals to football stadiums, embroiled in the
What I think it's going to be is, oh, Death Moon has redeemed a trading card. Very nice, very nice. I think it's just going to be a shitload of like sipping rules and then very, very few rare shot rules.
Maintain a dark and immersive atmosphere.
Since we're watching cool game trailers, I'm gonna just do the card draw in our normal webcam. Cool. That looked neat. I like the idea. It's like Neo had a smidge of that too, like swapping styles in the middle of an attack combo while you're dodging. I guess even Ghost of Tsushima has angles of that. All right. Card. Ooh, what do we got? Fab 5, Freddy. Now that dude is fab. Fire even. Got some stats on the back. Let me read those. Fab 5 Freddy's real name is Fred Braithwaite. The Yo fact. is that Fab Five Freddy is mentioned by name on one of the first rap singles ever made, Blondie's Rapture. Label calls him as he sees him. It's on the calls him as he sees him label. I actually didn't know that. I mean, I thought most of the lyrics to Rapture were just kind of like beat poetry. You know, you're just saying words that sound good together. I'll have to listen to it again. Maybe all those lyrics are representative of something. Yeah, Blondie, I mean, Debbie Harry is one of the first rappers ever. Pretty cool. And nailed it, too. Debbie Harry's a really interesting and fascinating person. Pretty good actress, but like, it's so interesting. Oh, Volgar 2, hell yeah. Awesome. I really liked Volgar. Fuck yeah. Yeah, Debbie Harry's really interesting because she's like, ooh, Hulka Smash. Thanks for the raid. She's a pretty like introspective person, but everybody wanted to pitch her as this like blonde bombshell, like sultry seductress band leader. So she kept getting pushed into this role, even though she didn't really represent herself that way. And it was the 80s, you know. If you couldn't typecast a woman, you couldn't even think about her, especially in music. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for the raid, Holka. A little shout out here. It's a really good name. Wait, there was a game called Fights in Tight Spaces? Oh, it's kind of a sequel? Ooh, we got synth. We got high contrast lighting. Tell me about it. It's gonna go. Oh wait, is this what is it? Oh, it's something else. Prez Kane, thanks for the sub. I'm trying to remember. There was that pixel art cyberpunk game a while back. I don't think it's this. Maybe it is this. Yeah, is this that game that'll never happen? Or is it a different game that is happening? It's a different game that is happening. Neon Blood, awesome. What? Enshrouded? Replaced? Replaced. That was it, yeah.
And in outer space, it's in short supply. However, something seems to be...
Yeah, because the other one didn't have the like anime-style cutscenes and the main character looked different.
You play as Captain Quincy Leeway. Together with your chosen crew, you sail and heist your way through the Great Oceanic Shard. In fact, let's join your
Neon Blood.
Preparing for a heist
that is a cool name.
In the frozen north. This is a mid-game mission, so let's pick our crew. Daisy is a fantastic sniper. Wesley gets to shoot twice if he kills an enemy as a Reaper. And Poe is a boomer, able to deliver massive damage.
To the housing market?
As Captain, you can tailor your crew and choose their roles to fit your playstyle.
Oh, that's really cool art.
Like the previous game, the combat of SteamWorld Heist 2 is turn-based. Plan your attacks.
I played SteamWorld Dig a little bit.
Position, cover, and environmental hazards.
Oh yeah, Replaced was gonna happen when the Last Night didn't. That's right. I knew there were two like vaporware cyberpunk pixel art games. I couldn't remember the other one. Yeah, Replaced, The Last Night. Neither has come out. I think we're supposed to... I remember seeing somebody say that Replaced is gonna show up at Summer Game Fest in some way. Or that it is happening? I don't know. We'll see. Honestly, the trailer that they showed was pretty obviously not gameplay. I remember seeing it and being like, that's That is not like production footage. They're not close. It looked cool, but certain things you can just kind of tell. Oh, that was neat. Like if
Okay, you haven't got all day. Let's skip ahead to the end of this encounter.
it was like 6 years ago now.
Another
Yeah.
successful heist. We've increased our
was a while
reputation
ago.
and
It
all
was
characters
pre-COVID, oh
in
my
the
gosh.
heist get some
2018,
experience,
I think.
even if they're scrapped. Now we are back aboard our ship. Let's upgrade our submarine and equip it with a torpedo. Nice. This should make life easier as we continue adventuring on the Great Oceanic Shard. We hope you've enjoyed this brief look into SteamWorld Heist 2. Rest assured, there's plenty more to discover, both across the sea and deep below.
I really like the look of it.
So grab your map, set your course, and prepare for a heck of a heist.
Heckin' heist.
SteamWorld Heist 2, coming August 8th. Wishlist now.
I didn't know there was a heist 1. The world's leaving me behind. Too many
In the
games.
faraway planet Sigma, there is only one man who can change the course of its history. And this man is you. Welcome to the world of Keyboard.
Fuck yeah!
Every mission in Keyboard starts
This is
with a combat
a
map.
bald video game man again, finally.
With the mission.
I hope he talks like this.
But more dangerous and
Fuck you!
there is only a few ways.
Yeah! Activates all of his
Meditation
cyber
challenge,
implants.
So you'll need to keep it in mind and plan your way carefully. Keyboard combat consists of familiar beat-em-up elements, such as hand-to-hand
Look at him punch that guy.
weapons.
How long has it been
But you can combine
since we've been a big meaty muscle man who's just punching the fuck out of dudes?
The only catch is you have a limited amount of ammo, and you need to switch back to your fists to replenish it.
It's like, oh shit, Fighting Force? Dude, 3D beat 'em ups, huh? Yeah, Yakuza's kind of the only one.
You are playing.
I mean, I guess like Ghost of Tsushima, Neo, these are kind of the modern beat 'em ups. But...
This set of implants provides increased mobility.
Yeah, he's got a cyber arm. Fuck yeah, dude.
Now let's move a little bit.
I gotta play more
forward.
Bionic Commando.
It's in action.
Video games are back. It's music?
What you can see on the screen are a few additional effects of the blue arm plants. Legs change the distance of dash and also leave the fire trail behind you, while left arm adds so-called shadow attack, which is few additional strikes after a successful combo. On the right arm, gunslinger is equipped. This implant provides a unique weapon, gunslinger.
Yeah, no, I definitely want to play more Neo too.
Combos.
I'm not playing it because I'm not interested in it. There's just 3 billion games to play, and they're all so good. I mean, I always intended to go back to Neo 1, even though I already could tell that 2 was a little less
Any build can be improved,
gritty.
and you have a lot of choice.
I mean, there's all the freaking Platinum games, beat 'em ups that I never played. Astral Chain, Vanquish. Although that's more cover shooting, I guess. Killborg! It's Keyborg, I guess, but... There are a couple of extra L's in there. Strum is asking the real questions. Why isn't this Vin Diesel? Maybe they couldn't afford him yet. But once Keyborg takes off, you bet. Sweet, another title screen? Oh! Available now? Available! Oh. That's okay. Rhythm game? I'll take it. Yeah, there's been an interesting explosion of game, but with timing mechanics. I don't know. It doesn't always work. I think Crypt of the Necrodancer was probably one of the better ones because they timed it to like a roguelike, which is explicitly about the rhythm of movement, or like it's easy to quantize the game rules to it. But I don't know, just slapping like rhythm mechanics on top of a shooter doesn't do a lot for me, honestly. Hellsinger was all right. I don't know. It didn't feel like the combination made it better than both of those things individually. It just felt like two games kind of smashed together. Oh. I have never played Killing Time. Hey, don't let me talk you out of liking it. It was cool, and well made. Oh, we got a big spooky game. I love how deep Night Dive is going for their cuts now. Hi-Fi Rush was great. Yeah, Hi-Fi Rush, probably the best example I can think of. I guess, yeah, beat 'em up mechanics feel better than shooting mechanics for that. Witcher 1 kind of had rhythm combat, yeah. You had to like tap the buttons at the right time to extend your combos. I mean, to that degree, like most beat 'em ups have windows of input where they'll buffer your next attack. But yeah, Witcher 1 had like the circles that would kind of ding on your character. Tomba's back. See, yeah, I love Legend of the Dragoon. I like Paper Mario. I always liked RPGs that have little timing elements, timing minigames inside of combat. Yay! Tomba! Nothing dies. Nothing dies. There's... That's why it's weird to me that people fret about game preservation. I mean, it's a worthwhile cause to think about and to worry about. But Tomba's getting remastered. That's a PlayStation 1 platformer, I believe. Expressive. All right, I'm looking for the expression. The first ever. Open world, take a drink. What does that imply? Good question. All right. Commencing orbital bombardment on Porta Potty. Is that Ryu? Fucking Ryu with a gat? Here's that music. Eh? Wait. What? What game are we playing here? Is this XCOM or not? Oh, But if it's turn-based, you're never going to miss. If the enemy's not moving, what's the point of aiming? That's weird. Maybe there's some thing to it I don't get. This looks cool. Cave Story 0. You can aim at specific body parts. You can do that without mouse aim. That doesn't make any sense. Why have physical aim be a component at all if it's invalidated by the game's rule set?
Featured a dope block of games and exclusives and drops, all kinds of reveals. Volgar 2 looks super fun. I love the first one. Hard as.
Yep.
Shout out to Chris.
Didn't they do a re-release of Valfaris? I still need to play through that on stream.
Neon Blood. That game looks so gritty. Loved it when I first saw it. Awesome. We are rocking with Valve to support the devs through a Guerilla Collective event
still covering up the...
Steam.
Damn it.
So head on over to wishlist all the games in this event.
Hold on.
Epic is also supporting these efforts too and has a block of games you could find on the Epic Game Store being promoted, so check them out. Also, please support our partner charity at Experience Studios and donate through their Tiltify QR code to show the devs some love. Up next,
maybe QR codes being on screen should be a drinking rule.
With some high octane.
I was trying to do the math to figure out 960p. Turns out that's not a thing. Or if it is, you can't really do pixel perfect. Oh, Capcom. They can't take that sound. Can they? Capcom presents. Kojima's definitely a shot. That's an eternal rule. But it's you have to visually see Kojima. Any representation of his likeness. All right, I'll start putting it together here. What do you think the fashion trend is? The fashion trend seems to be like athletic cut blazers. That's my read, but that's going to lead to a lot of needless debate. This looks cool. Cool. Ninja Slayer. Neo Saitama. I do like the kind of motion graphic look. A wish list now for a sip? That's, let's see here. That's only going to be heavy during these kinds of events, and I'm trying to think. Because that's not going to be Summer Game Fest. It will be Devolver. Well, maybe Summer Game Fest will have a lot of wish listing going on. Yeah, I like that. Then again, visible QR code might overlap with wishlist now. It's kind of the same thing. Yeah, every game says that. I'm gonna go with the QR code thing, if this conference is anything to go by. The idea is, I don't know, wishlist now is pretty common. Oh, both? Okay. That works. Eh. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of a shot for shadow drops, because there's only going to be a few of those, right? I mean, Xbox might have a handful. I think people are speculating that Shattered Space is going to surprise drop during the Xbox conference. That'd be cool, I guess. I don't have any faith that if Bethesda launched it that quickly that it's going to be interesting. Quickly on Bethesda's terms. Ooh, Fallen Aces, hell yeah. I want to see more of this game. What is Shattered Space? It's the Starfield expansion that they pre-sold. Oh, early access, premium. I don't know if they're gonna. Yeah. Yeah, early access can be a drink. I don't know if that should be a shot. He's dodging. Oink. Extremely satisfying wooden plonk. Nice. Drink if Bio actually shows something. They're gonna show something. They redid the logo. They wouldn't redo the logo for no reason. Change the name. I'm sorry, but fucking Veilguard sucks. That is a shit title. Dreadwolf is way more fun to say. And I don't understand what reasoning they have. Because both of those words mean nothing to somebody who's deciding whether or not they're going to play Dragon Age. So I don't get it. Veilguard. It even looks weird. Like just looking at it. There's too many vowels in a row. Anyway, that's what I think. Oh, that's right. Gameplay on June 11th. Man, even Jeff can't lock down gameplay for it. Shit. Jeff is getting shut out in the cold. Yes. More cyber dudes. He's got hair this time, but it is like, it's still video game dude hair. Oh man, he's got an asymmetrical shoulder blip. I love it. And a scarf. Look. He did a little like skeleton shimmy. This game fucking rocks. Yeah, he ripped him in half. That's what you fucking get. Yeah. You could be a cyber vampire. Exclusive.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, magical knower of things all, tell me now, am I the reddest?
Well, of course, my lord. But there is another.
Great all-powerful mirror of question-based magic, who among the earth-walking cretins shines more crimson than I?
Oh, this is cute.
There's a red guy.
A red guy? Who is this red guy?
Upon looking into this further, it would seem his name is Dynamite Anton.
Now that's a video game I can get behind. Dynamite Anton.
Antoine, find out what he loves the most and take it from him. He will come running, and I will siphon his delightfully rosy tone, leaving me the reddest being on and slash or in the planet.
Oh. Pizza Tower style taking off. Now that's a game. That's a game. Wizard of Legend 2.
Test of skill and might.
Is that the wizard? Is that the Wizard of Legend right there?
Mastering your arcana will be key to triumphing over the trials. The different elements of arcana each hold their
Yo,
own
we got
unique
cards.
style.
Should cards be a rule?
Is balanced between
Cards aren't as heavy as they used to be,
lightning arcana hit lightly.
but maybe. Yeah.
I admire any wizard that likes to play with fire.
Upgrading your arcana is as paramount as mastering stronger spells.
I think we got a good list going.
Your arcana shall serve you wisely. Relics are mementos of great wizards of old.
The legacies of our ancestors. Wizard, that relic is cursed.
Yeah. I'm gonna replace open world with cards.
Burgeoning powers will grow.
Now you're firing on all cylinders.
You don't want to have too many rules because then it's just it's just inelegant.
Guess you weren't as invincible as you thought.
The apparatus can make all kinds of changes to the trials.
Potions aren't free. Each cloud's got magic to make wizards mightier. Time for the two of you to tango. Yeah, okay. You have friends. You can stop showing off. How is this allowed? This is supposed to be every wizard.
Some really good voice acting in these games, I have to admit.
Put your capabilities to the test.
You bring the thunder, I'll bring the lightning. This elemental looks down to earth.
Jabara, the Witch of the Sands. Will you prove yourself?
Yeah, if you have a lot of rules, you'll drink for everything. It also is like, you don't want to spend all your time reiterating rules or explaining them or debating whether or not something matches or not.
Yo, Ninja Slayer Neo Satma in Flames is the longest title I've heard in a while. Long as hell. But they deserve every consonant, every vowel. It looks super sick and explosive. Please wishlist the games on our Steam event page to cop them when they are available and slide by the Epic Games page while you're at it.
When I
Next up,
buddy up with my pals,
boost your heart rate
Vin Diesel,
scaring you with new reveals
and
some dope horror titles. Dim the lights and let's crawl
Michelle
in.
Rodriguez to play Tekken.
We're so lucky to live in a mansion like this. I'm not so sure about it. I think it's really creepy.
But it's still better than being in an orphanage, right, Jennifer?
Oh hell yeah, Clock Tower. Oh. Hit the snip, snip. I love that guitar sting. Cool, I can finally play Clock Tower. Look at him, his stupid little pants. When the sky falls. They rhyme Clock Tower with Knocks Louder? What the fuck? Clock Tower.
My name is Joe Modzelewski. I'm the development director at Limited Run Games, and I'm overseeing development.
Oh shit! Limited Run is doing this. Fuck off! Fuck yeah!
Clock Tower is a very unsettling game. It's a very disturbing or sinister game. Your character is extremely vulnerable, and the limits to what you can do as the player, I think, contribute to that feeling. It's a staple in the beginnings of the survival horror genre, and it's a game that was only released in one territory in the past. There are other franchises that I think get too much of the credit for where this genre came from. And I think it's really exciting to have people be able to see some more of these ideas in a way that they've never seen before, coming from a place that they may not have thought they came from. But this game that is so integral to the creation of that genre, or at least the explosion of that genre, has been inaccessible for decades. And for a lot of people that want to go back to the roots and see where a lot of—
Should there be different drink rules for indie devs?
Choices
I mean,
they've had to go
technically yes, because the tropes that apply to— holy shit, that box art is amazing.
The original experience.
But yeah, the rules, like the tropes that apply to indie showcases like this are massively different than the tropes that are going to apply to like Xbox.
Anything that compromises the integrity of the original experience.
But
we wanted to keep it as it was.
it's a bit of a hyper complication.
Experience for people coming in that maybe didn't play games back when this came out. Maybe they expect more modern features.
I honestly kind of like the oh, that's smart.
Rewind that allows you to reduce small mistakes, and you can also load back to a previous save. If
yeah, so you can't like rewind full hours ago.
The localization, I think, is the most important new feature.
I didn't finish Crow Country, no. I intend to stream the rest of that at some point. I'm saving it for stream, actually.
WayForward has added a new animated intro.
That's awesome.
Voice-acted manga cutscenes.
So I was sent to Granite Orphanage, the place where I live now.
New vocal.
But I think I enjoy the challenge of trying to come up with tropes that apply to both, to kind of more accurately summarize and lightly satirize the state of the games industry. and games
Clock Tower
marketing.
Rewind will be available later this year on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, and Steam.
Nice. Wow, Capcom Sunsoft. Way forward. A lot of logos I never expected to see together.
Roman.
Hey, Magic Prime, thank you very much.
Roman. It's time.
Where is this?
I'm intrigued.
Where am I?
Ooh. Whoa, that's awesome. Got little toothy meatballs.
What this place demands.
Is this hell?
Hell.
This is another, like,
Meaning
Silent Hill adjacent game.
and our gloom.
But because it's not called Silent Hill, nobody's gonna
Place will
treat it like that.
I don't believe you.
Look at that Dutch angle, though.
You think you can escape what you have done?
Oh, wow. That's post-trauma? That game is massively different than the one I checked out a long time ago. Wow. Cool. Hey. Weaver of Passion, thanks for the sub. Yeah, Savior, post-trauma is what I get when I look at Twitter now. Honestly, I've gotten to the point where if I'm just like, I have 5 minutes to kill, now I just look at the Twitter app and I don't open it anymore because I'm like, I will see nothing good there. Oh, huh. They make an indie platformer out of Five Nights? It would be kind of cool if there was a clock tower style game, like a point and click, being trapped in a pizza joint. That looked pretty cool. The first person being inside the mask. What's up, Steph? It's been some pretty good games so far.
I'm Nath, and this is my tech noir survival horror game, Holy Body.
They're doing a remaster of Clock Tower,
You play as me,
which I feel like you... Did you ever play that? Oh wow, I never did.
In a long abandoned British city. I'm making this game solo, and it'll be releasing on Steam and GOG later this year.
Smell. Something's burning.
If you like what you see, it would really help me out if you wishlisted over on Steam.
Play Scott Cawthorne's older games? You mean like Pilgrim's Progress?
Alright, enjoy the footage.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Ooh. It's a twitchy boy. Yeah, there's been some good spooky games. It was yeah. Yeah, gonna jump on it. Look at that font. Now that's a survival horror font.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh! This UI looks so good. Fixed camera, huh? Look at that. Capcom won't do it, then we will. Yank it out? Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
My spear now. Can't think of a reason not to. Yeah, she does have a Leon jacket. Got like the fur around the neck. Use guitar. Oh, all right. Yeah. It's like Mars attacks. And then they explode. Neat. Neat. Yeah, right. There's nothing to not like in the games industry today. Stuff like this, I don't know, just kind of further reinforces you don't need to scream at big companies to make the games they used to, because everyone that grew up playing them is making their versions of it now. And they're doing a really good job of it. Pro Country also. Oh, there's a dodge? You got RE3 dodging? Well, okay, so it's not entirely fixed camera. This is kind of a chasing camera. That's interesting. Yeah, consolidation is one thing, but honestly, like, there's a lot of vibrancy outside of what's being consolidated as well. So consolidation has its victims, and the waves of layoffs at the bigger companies are certainly part of that. But just that's what grabs all the headlines, but it's really not where all the heart and soul of gaming is at. That's where all the money in gaming is at, and that's where all the attention is at. Oh.
Welcome to Demon School, a spooky tactical RPG set in a school on.
I like the color.
I want to introduce you to our cast of characters, starting with Faye, the protagonist.
Again, this night's in the nightmare-esque. I'm telling you, I love it.
She pulls together a crew of other students to fight the demon hordes who are breaking through to the human world, including Newt, whose family.
Look at this! I keep bringing this game up because it defines an aesthetic that is suddenly like becoming a little more prevalent.
And stuns enemies and her.
I don't know the name of it. I wish I had the words to describe exactly what this look is.
She hates that.
Dark plus neon, like magentas.
Destin is our resident himbo. His
Hell yeah.
give him power.
My kind of guy.
Like Faye, he knocks characters back, allowing for interesting combos and strategy.
Yeah, Disgaea kind of looked like that.
Demon School has a deep story, relationship building, mini-games, techniques to upgrade your skills,
Whoa.
and 15 characters to use in battle.
Polygonal chomper bosses?
Each character has basic attacks that complement each other. Oh, that's a dog, by the way. And unique special
Even
attacks.
this font, it's kind of like a DS-looking font.
For double the action points, drop items.
Not that one, the in-game one.
Or start triple combos. Thanks for watching. Look forward to more coming from us very soon.
AAA is in a bad spot. I'm not gonna lie. For every cool indie I play, 3 to 4 big AAA. I play 3 to 4 big AAA, so it sucks for me that AAA is in such a weird space for devs these days. Yeah, it definitely is nice to be wrapped in high production budgets. Indulgent cutscenes, mountains of content. And honestly, if you ignore the headlines, I guess AAA releases are slowing down. There's fewer of them and more spread out. So that's not so cool, but oh. I think like the business end of it is going to be what it is. I don't think the average consumer has to stress a lot about the ramifications of how they spend their money, to be honest. It's more like if you're playing AAA and you're exhausted by the trends in AAA, there is a bright place where those things don't apply. But for the people who like AAA, nothing wrong with that either. Interesting. Again! Hell yeah. His name is Simon? Can't do that. But there was another Circle of the Moon that just came out, right? Why doesn't Konami just make another Castlevania? They don't have to. Oh, it's got fishing! Kind of reminds me of Infernax, which was also great. Oh, whip swings. Nice. This looks great. Oh, he's got the slide. Got that Richter slide. Ooh, dimension shifting, giant enemy crabs. Find a flaw. Got the Brinstar boss from Super Metroid. Bees? Mario 2 angry face? The Transylvania Adventure of Simon Quest. Oh, you. Oh, you. Oh yeah, Vim's layers blowing up. That's the, like, you can't get too high profile, especially with Nintendo. You got to keep it on the DL. Everyone was so excited for emulators to hit iOS. No. No. This stuff has to be backroom deals, and you want it to be that way. You do not want it to be official, because then eyeballs are going to move. It's not just Nintendo? Ah, fuck me. Apple ruining it yet again. Learn how to operate a PC if you want free video games. Apple users, stay away, please. Bringing all this normie notoriety. Huh. Urban Myth Disillusion Center. That's a cool, that's a very cool and suggestive title.
Retro D-makes of classics like Five Nights at Freddy's and Clock Tower. I am definitely gonna cop those. I've been waiting for Post-Trauma for a minute. Shout out to Raw Fury. They have fantastic visuals. It looks like a AAA game with all that atmosphere. For demos, trailers, and updates on those games,
the ESA sucks, man. Fucking ESA.
And wishlist all the games on the stream. Also, check out the Epic Game Store for a selection of games from the GC. Before we move forward, it is key time, baby.
I wish I could talk to people at the ESA.
Bulkiest iPad like a
should reach out to them.
School graduation and take a flick of the QR code.
That was actually a pretty good line.
For some sexy, sultry keys. I'm talking a lot, so you have some more time. There you go. There are more keys in this up and coming showcase, so stay tuned. Next up, we will hibbity hop, bop, and belly flop into some slick, nostalgic style platform action and adventure titles.
Hi, I'm Jose, and I'm here to introduce you to Cozy Dungeons. Cozy Dungeons is an adventure/interior design game where you explore dungeons, clear them out of enemies, and renovate them for a profit.
We're a Day of the Tentacles.
Well, why just conquer a dungeon when you can turn it into a B&B? We're showing you today our tutorial dungeon, which takes place in the home of a wizard who got evicted by goo monsters. To beat the dungeon,
there was a really good informal agreement happening on the internet where when publishers would like delist games because of copywritten music or whatever, they would likewise not pursue people who were hosting abandonware versions of that game because it wasn't costing them sales.
and see what they want. Here,
But if anyone gets wind that there are amounts of people doing that, then they'll go after it.
Ooh, this has his face. Surely he means this statue. Let's open the build mode and place what he asked.
This is cute. Animal Crossing plus dungeon crawling.
The decorations should be relative to one another. And presto, he seems to like it. We need to get to
I guess what you would hope, though, is if there's a lot of traction on an abandonware title, it should just be a signal that there's brand interest. That's when it's time to launch your own remake, and then you have a more justifiable reason for pursuing that stuff or trying to remove it.
Yes, now we may proceed forward. Oh no, the room is full of enemies. Better get rid of them.
So it's Zelda Crossing.
To beat a dungeon, we must also defeat all the enemies inside. To do this, we have our trusty sword, our combat techniques, and tools like explosive barrels. The enemies won't know what hit.
Those little monsters are really cute.
All the renovation requirements and defeat all the enemies, we can beat the dungeon. We'll get a reward depending on our efforts, and we will return with our spoils to the guild.
Whizpog.
Speaking of the guild, this place is absolutely wrecked. Time to renovate. The guild is our home, which we can decorate however we want. At the start of the game, a mysterious accident left it in shambles, and it's up to us to rebuild it from scratch. As we progress through the game and keep renovating it, we will be able to use our gold to buy blueprints for more decorations, upgrade our tools.
I mean, Nintendo's been really remake happy lately. They've been writing out the Twilight Years of the Switch with some pretty impressive and fairly high quality remakes.
Marks the end of our time together. I hope you like this video.
It needs to be on a handheld. Get a Steam Deck.
Cozy Dungeons today on Steam.
Like that logo.
Thank you for watching.
Look at those little lizard men. So cute. Got some PS1 platforming. Hey, slow down. We already saw Tomba. Oh, this is more like Klonoa, I guess. Yeah. But they already remade Klonoa, didn't they? Or re-released? Or it's Mischief Makers? What are we doing here? Dude, I need to play through Mischief Makers on stream. Look at those hams! Look at those gams! I guess she's platforming and running all over the place. She better have some poppin' chongers. Yeah, we've been in like PS1 throwback for a couple years now. We're on the verge of entering PS2 nostalgia. We need like smooth PS2, the bouncer style aesthetics.
And find your voice.
Early CG anime like Xenosaga.
That suits your father.
But I don't know where to go, where to search for.
Creepy Uncanny Valley looking shit.
A great sight one can cast. Other worse, whereby the helicopter one can cast.
Interesting to show a platformer with mouse controls. It's like a musical Prince of Persia? Really interesting idea. Also to put the combos like floating over the enemies?
Expedition report number 1.1. We finally landed on the planet of Ava, although not without problems.
God, that means we're about 10 years away from
Hey, Vic.
from Gen 7 nostalgia. Are we? What's the piss filter gonna look like
Watch your back.
in 2038?
As you can see, Vic has already made some friends here.
What happens when we get the people who like grew up with Gears of War as their formative game? Can finally get like muscle mountains, depressed beef boys in games again.
We must gather all the data we can to rescue the creatures of Ava. Because a mysterious infection, known as the Withering by the local inhabitants, is
I gotta play through Gears 1 again for Pride Month.
Speaking of Ava's inhabitants, they're called the Null, and so far they treat us with apprehension. This makes our mission even more difficult. Because time is of the essence, and we can only save so many creatures. But you know what? We're not backing down. As humans, when life throws obstacles at us, we learn how to overcome them and move forward.
And everything looked super gritty for no reason. There was kind of a reason. One is that they were marketing to teen dudes, but also grittiness is an easy way to make shit graphics look better.
Vic? Hello?
PC went through that cycle in the late 90s. Where when your texture resolution isn't so high and you have to rely on like heavy LOD and texture filtering, if everything looks really blurry and you make it dark, then it gets harder to see.
Egg is a
Become egg.
game where you take control of a physics-based
Yeah,
egg.
you can hide low-res textures by adding a shit filter. Absolutely.
Top of the world.
Ooh, she thick. Thanks for the sub. And yeah, Bloom. Bloom is an easy way to hide, or it was a low cost, an easy visual effect
Cycle to jump from
to add
and reach greater heights.
lens effects games before they could properly render them.
Better. Precise control of the egg is key to success.
This is an interesting concept for a rage platformer.
The egg is wobbly, and gravity is extremely useless.
Extremely?
So every fan of games like Getting Over It or Jump King should feel right at home.
That's great.
Rolling can cause you to crack, and you will have to control a slippery yolk while you wait for your eggshell to regenerate.
You get to be the yolk? That's awesome!
Because in the yolk form, you can slide off platforms and fall through cracks. Keep in mind
that's
that there are
great!
no checkpoints, so every time you fall down, you will have to climb up again.
Reminds me of how in Katamari, when you picked up something weird, it would like make your ball roll funny.
Additional challenges. Keep an eye out for hidden stamps.
Rolling an awkward object is like a really good concept for a game.
For extraordinary rewards in the form of egg decorations and alternative skins. Like this Easter egg right here.
Boy, they really nailed the egg
Every
foley.
time you fully crack, you lose all collected stamps. Get your shell recovered and climb back up. Hens are not your friends either. Every pointy surface in the henhouse is a danger for a fragile egg. Once you escape the henhouse, a whole, even deadlier environment awaits you. Travel through the world from the egg's perspective.
I also have to admit, I've always loved marble rolling games.
This is not a yolking matter. Test yourself and ascend with egging on.
Nice.
Wishlists now on Steam.
That reminds me, I gotta get Koro Rinpa all loaded up in Dolphin. That was one of the better Wii games I remember. World premiere. This is kind of PS2 coded. Stellar Blade has kind of the whiff of a PS2 game, but it's not explicitly. Oh! We got chop mechanics. Which Wii game? Koro Rinpa. It's a marble rolling game for the Wii, where you just like tilt the Wii remote. I gotta figure out how to sync my Wii remote to my PC again. I think I have the adapter. We got some drum and bass. We got an orange jumpsuit. Cool. All right. I'm down. Back to N64. I still feel like I got a PS2-ish. You don't get that draw distance on an N64. The intrepid Mr. Fox. Can you unlock different hats? Important question. Aww. Exactly 3 rocks. 2? Not enough. 4? Hold on now. Let's not go crazy. 3? Just right. Ooh! Oh. We're going with the animal sidekick and backpack route, huh? Oh yeah, man, Barf Step Tunic is so good. Although I can see how that game might be a challenge if you walked away from it for a while, because it kind of does rely on building knowledge of like game concepts. You might have learned a thing about how a light glows and what that means 3 months ago, and then come back and forgotten it.
In a world filled with crime, murder, and unfathomable horrors, one girl has to wake up already because she's late for school again.
Ooh.
Dive into Little Problems, a cozy detective game where the mysteries that matter aren't about grand thefts or sinister plots, but about navigating the quaint challenges of daily life.
That's a really good idea.
Follow the story of Mary and her friends as you piece together clues and deduce culprits.
Genway, thank you for the sub.
At a time.
Oh, this is cool. I used to love the like logic-based puzzle games, Apple II adventure games and stuff.
Little Problems, coming this winter.
Wow. Creatures of Ava is turning things out, and it looks like it will be a pretty impressive, transformative take.
Welcome to Die.
Viva Pinata vibes from all those aesthetics. dope games.
Fern, no, I haven't finished Crow Country.
Personally for tuning in.
I'm gonna go back to
Stay tuned for publisher spotlights immediately after this show, which will feature our partners Assemble Entertainment, Top Hat Studios, and Joystick Ventures. Make sure to check out our mixed merch.
There's more, huh?
Support us. We have hoodies, caps, shirts, pins, and the whole nine to get you soaked out with excellent drip. Our next set of games that slap
Iced out
are
with
in
drip.
the tactics and strategy genre, with a few sim-like experiences sprinkled in for good measure. Get ready to make a well-calculated move with these up-and-coming gems.
World premiere. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I need inspiration if I'm gonna add a twerk emote. I mean, there's already the emote of Doom guy shaking his ass. How am I gonna top that? What do I have to add to a world that already has that? Yeah, Bruce caught a ban for his twerking goose, but now twerk emotes are allowed. Probably because Bruce fought the good fight. Apparently he was communicating with Twitch about it, and they finally decided to back off on their twerking emote ban. Bruce suffered so that we all can look at pixelated butts.
The Cataclysma left us broken, lost. But we rose piece by piece.
Yeah, and now you're allowed full-on porn. I definitely saw just a big old vagina on Twitter today, which contributes to my why do I even open this app feeling.
I see a people carved from stone. And with this stone, we will rebuild.
Cataclysmo? Okay.
Greetings, commanders. I am here to mission in grit and valor.
Some Iron Brigade energy.
And the war rages on. Axis powers have dominated the battlefield using mechanical war machines. As commander of the resistance, we need you to lead our band of allied mech pilots. Together, you must deliver the EMP weapon into the heart of New Germany to disable their base of operations. With a blend of real-time tactics and roguelike, you must reclaim Europe region by region. In every mission, you will control a squad of 3 mech units, escorting your command vehicle through enemies. This is your highest priority.
Real time, huh? But only like 3 or 4 units at a time?
Increasingly difficult as you progress. Therefore, choosing the right path and field upgrades is critical. If you are daring enough, you can also complete bonus objectives to gain more permanent rewards. However, should you become overwhelmed and the command vehicle is destroyed, your campaign in the region will end. In such circumstances, you must return to our HQ, rebuild, rearm, and redeploy. You can use the supply.
Interesting idea.
And promote your pilots.
When it popped up with that screen where you get to choose your buffs, I was like, okay, you're meant to do multiple runs.
With the right mech to unlock your squad's
the Hades method.
When ready, you must brave the
okay, and the campaign is like
further into the heart of enemy.
But you're fucking invading Europe with a very Nazi-looking army.
There is an enemy boss to face. Once you overcome,
interesting choice.
March on the next region, which will present its own challenges. I trust you are up to the task and will join our Discord server to hear more about...
Finally, a game brave enough to have you play as the Axis.
Wishlist on Steam today. Good luck, Commander, and Godspeed.
Why does the announcer sound British, though? Oh, you're taking it back? Oh, okay.
Leaving behind a chaotic vacuum of power.
Okay, so it's occupied Europe and you're liberating it. That makes a lot more sense. More mechs! Cool! Hey, piss filter.
Move that ass, maggots. I don't fucking care which idiot.
Oh man. We got front mission at home. Oh. Look at this. Look at this filter. Wow.
The UOC will be benevolent no longer.
Those hardy Newsanesians salvaged the Empire's kriegs and made them their own. They turned it into a promise of power, to resist, to fight back. Brave men defending their liberty.
Look at these PS1 portraits. That's so great. Hold on, let me get out of the way. Oh no. They're like low poly character models. It's so good. And you can see them in the bottom right there.
And we had to get it back.
It is of utmost urgency that we move to protect the people of New Silesia and defend what is rightfully ours.
Kriegsfront Tactics Prologue. Neato.
Welcome to the interstellar wilderness, where navigation is not just a skill, but the essence of survival. In a world meticulously choreographed Newtonian physics.
I was kind of surprised when Kerbal took off.
In real space, in real time.
Wow, yeah. Having to like plot a course around gravity wells and stuff, such a cool game concept. But how do you make it like make sense?
Or engaging in combat.
Ooh.
Larger ships demand strategic design to navigate effectively. But with the aid of retro thrusters and auto-adjusted trajectory, complete mastery over all 6 degrees of space is within reach.
Huh. You have to like manually place the thrusters around your ship?
To traverse vast distances at no cost. But miscalculated, and no one will hear you.
Into the sun. Oh. That's a cool game concept. Star Miner. God, getting sucked into a sun is probably the most terrifying thing. I remember that almost happening to me in like playing Elite Dangerous in VR. And I swear I saw God for a second. That's cosmic terror for sure. Just being past the point of no return where it's like, now we just wait to get slowly sucked in because we can't get away anymore. Ugh. You know, I can't remember which 90s platformer I was looking, but I was like, it's weird that there aren't games that are like have candy tile sets anymore. That used to be a thing, and like every platformer, there would always be a level that was like, all the platforms are cookies and the background is gumdrops. I miss it. People like looking at candy. Golf thing, thanks for the sub. Ooh, shivers. Ooh, that's the big 3. Thank you. Oh yeah, Outer Wilds. Yeah, Outer Wilds was really good at that. Ugh. Yeah, Outer Wilds definitely like triggered the cosmic terror in me more than a couple times. Good name. I want to try Outer Wilds for the first time. Do I try the VR mod or vanilla?
I'm Reggie Podkolab,
I'd say probably normal.
And I'm excited to present a short playthrough of a late game mission in Rebots. But before we have a look at some gameplay, let's quickly summarize what kind of game Rebots is.
I like his avatar.
It's a first-person resource management game where you play as a new employee at the Rebots Corporation.
What's the name of the factory game? It's called Chocolate Factory.
An exciting frontier, better known as the asteroid field. Our goal is to terraform asteroids with mostly intelligent Rebots.
Yeah, no anime girl games. I mean, there was that machine grinder shit.
We start on the spaceport. The players
blue hair, orange jumpsuit, running through post-apocalypse landscape.
Get to know some aliens.
What was it called?
Missions for them. let's go to the Grubservatory to get it.
Motor slice. There we go.
We're going
Thank
to
you.
have to build a solar plant on an asteroid. So let's head out and find ourselves an...
Clock Tower's kind of an anime girl.
We have a lot of asteroids to choose from in the asteroid field, as we have explored different constellations already. Let's start figuring out how we get this solar plant built.
Last night, replacement had one anime girl in it.
We need 7 semiconductors.
It was that,
and 5 beams.
Teen Tactics fighting game. That was kind of like Western anime.
Our 2 combiners are already configured to create iron ingots and steel. Let's automate this with some rebots.
Neon Blood.
Let's spawn a
That's what it was called.
And set the connections up.
That's the replacement game.
Since both combiners require iron ore in order to make the iron ingots and steel, we might as well have a dispatcher dispatch the iron ore in the hauler to both of these combiners. By connecting the hauler to the head of the dispatcher, and the arrows on the dispatcher to their respective destinations, and finally the combiner back to the hauler, we create a production loop. Next, let's hook up the second input of the combiners. This we will do straightforward. Connect the hauler to the combiner and back again. Easy peasy. I'll just quickly set up the rest of the steel production loop.
I really like his avatar.
Now all we need to do is to spawn some workers, and that's the steel ingot.
Little waving arm.
Done. Now we just wait and let the workers do their thing. From now on, this loop runs on its own, fully automated, and will keep on producing steel for as long as we provide it with the necessary resources. Now we just have to let the workers do their job while we sit back and relax.
I do like their little snippy hands. Big fan of robots with claw hands. Italian Villa Simulator. I guess we got Bossa Nova, so it's like what? Oh, there's some accordion in there too. Are we in Costa Rica? Brazil? Brazil. I need to make the Street Fighter 2 guy saying stuff. I need to dump all those into the cheer alerts. Monterona. Perhaps it is Italia.
Day of the Shell is expressive with a slick presentation and punchy tactical gameplay. Putting your brain to the test by constructing a chocolate factory would make any Oompa Loompa proud, so call me Charlie. All of those games are definitely pushing the envelope. But guess what? Key drop time again, kids. Grab your phone, scan the QR codes with your camera, and head to the giveaway page for your chance to get a key from one of these developers, publishers, their previous titles, some new stuff. Yes, I hope you were able to grab a key. We are now moving laterally from tactics and strategy games into some exclusive action and turn-based RPGs. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Beloved Rapture is an upcoming retro-inspired JRPG with many modern conveniences and contemporary themes. Our public demo gives players access to the prologue and Chapter 1, establishing our main character, the setting, and larger storylines. Today, we instead wanted to show something deeper in Beloved Rapture's narrative. Midway through the game, the world opens up significantly, allowing free access to multiple cities, missions.
This is real cozy. Wow.
This evolving rhythm of exploration allows for a deeper immersion into the world and greater autonomy over the story's progression. One of the major cities you'll visit is that of Alexandria. A vast setting teeming with NPCs to chat with and secrets to explore. Check the job board for optional side quests, participate in various mini-games, gamble away your wealth,
cards,
or take part in the grandeur of the Colosseum. Wherever you are, keep an eye out for hidden paths, movable obstacles, and puzzles that may yield
so not random encounters
treasure to aid in your hero's growth. Swim through rivers, climb cliff sides, and open up shortcuts for smoother backtracking. Use all forms of traversal to roam freely. There are no random encounters, so be sure to size up your opponents and engage in battle at your own peril.
Back's really
Turn
itchy
orders
today.
are
I don't know what it
determined
is.
by speed, so you must be mindful of sequencing in combat. Use magic spells and special items to disrupt the flow in your favor. Charge up your Relica meter and unleash extra powerful limit.
There are a lot of Super Nintendo style sounds in here. I'm liking it.
Earn loot and powerful gear to modify your stats. These weapons can then be further upgraded, while also unlocking special abilities or earning runes to enhance your arsenal of magic spells. And with enough experience, your party will level up, allowing you to assign bonus points to further customize your heroes. The world is sprinkled with mini-bosses, cutscenes, special character interactions, optional dungeons, and much more to keep the experience fresh and memorable.
Oh, somebody was asking for anime
As
babes.
excited as we are for the release of Beloved Rapture coming later this year, thank you all for watching, and thank you to the Mix and Guerilla.
Pretty sure I heard a sonar hit in there.
Providing us this opportunity to share what we are working on.
Huh. 6 megabyte bitrate last night didn't crash the low power Chromecast devices at all. Did it used to do that? Good lord. Oh yeah. I saw something about this game. Crane game. This is such a cool concept. Boy. I've often wondered why people haven't combined like novelty gameplay styles with larger mechanics and game loops. Pachinko or like Peggle? Or why not Peggle, but it's a like RPG, but the battles are Peggle. Dungeon Clawler. Now that's a name. It's fun to say. Clawler. Clawler, fun to say. Dreadwolf, fun to say. Void Scent Guard. Veil Guard. Bad. Wait, who's Peglin? What is that? Sniper Bird. Furry Tactics. Peglin is a Peggle roguelite. Well, shit. I didn't know it existed. All right, hold on. All right. Peglin. Perfect. Thank you. It was a furry Deus Ex. Or maybe like a furry Shadowrun? Seems like it's a crew. Ooh. We got sexy SS style furry ladies. Wow. Look at that egg timer. Ice 'em, boys. Tactic game. Really cool style. Airship combat?
name is Glenn. Glenn Windwalker. I'm your captain.
Huh.
The ship is nothing without a loyal crew, and I'm searching for the best.
I played Skies of Arcadia a little bit. Wow. This is cool.
Okay, team, let's focus.
Wow. I love all the little cut-ins and stuff.
The Alliance isn't letting up. We need to get stronger. It's going to be tough.
Oh no, this is not Skies of Arcadia.
I can't do it without you guys.
Cool though. That looks fun. You know, they said this would be the JRPG section, but I think it's the furry section. Yeah, finally. FRPGs. The bouncer. Interesting. Wow. Jesus Christ, Paper Mario just came out. I'm into it. Oh, you go into storybooks? Aw. Wait, whatever happened to that, Pen Knight game? What was it called? Shit. You're a little paper dude running through books. You got a little, like, fountain pen sword. Oh, look at that. You got the mini games and everything. Love it. Love it. Yeah, the Plucky Squire. That's got to be close, right? Gosh, even the sound effects are like a dead ringer. Not complaining. We do need more games like this. Huh. Onboarding? Why does it have a subtitle? Play for what? Why is it free?
Fight, advance, die, and repeat. Aethermancer is a monster taming roguelike, so yeah, you know the drill.
Kitty!
That's my cat saying I should explain more.
Oh, free prologue. Got it. Okay. That's why it had a subtitle.
Fighting your way through the ever-changing fractured ruins alongside your monsters in challenging, turn-based, free versus free battles. Speaking of monsters, the stars of the show, you'll encounter more than 50 monsters from different mythologies.
I will have sex with all of these monsters.
For example, Volpatinger can use the enemy's attacks against them. And you will need your team of monsters, as the world you're traversing is filled with danger and hostile monsters, like those over there. So menacing. If they have not spotted you though, you can ambush them, which grants you an advantage in the fight. Combat is all about managing your available Aether. Your monsters generate Aether every round, but also need it to unleash powerful spells, like this one. Some monsters can even purge enemy Aether to stop dangerous actions, as the enemies conveniently let you know what they plan to do next turn.
I was a big fan. Speaking of like marrying different gameplay styles,
you can pursue
I was a pretty big fan of, what is it?
Let your monsters team up with the sidekick buff, or grind your opponents down with poison.
Puzzle Quest.
Defeat them before they can do anything. If you attack enemies with the right elements, you can stagger them, which makes them skip a turn and receive more damage. Awesome. And hey, if you're a control freak like me, you don't have to just watch your monsters fight, you can take actions alongside them, depending on your player class. During your adventure, you will explore the different regions of the Fractured Ruins. Today you can see one of them. You will encounter cute NPCs, find secrets to help you on your journey, break boxes.
Love breaking boxes.
Well, and most importantly, raise your monsters. Watch them grow stronger as you build a unique monster from a skill pool that reacts to your choices. So with time, your team grows stronger and stronger. You discover powerful combos and construct builds that feel so crazy good they feel broken. But be careful not to underestimate your enemies, especially when your monster's starting HP is reduced from corruption damage. Because once the monster dies, it is gone for the rest of the game.
Okay.
So you might still fail. Don't be discouraged by your inevitable defeat. Get up and try again. With each run, you unlock new powerful meta progression.
Nuzlocked.
Rebirth your monsters and guide them as they gain worthiness and grow stronger with each life, until you are able to reach the holy city of Vigil.
I swear to God, Nuzlocke is the only thing that makes Pokemon an interesting game. And I haven't even tried it, but the concept is interesting. Thrilling and engaging. Beautiful, funny, thrilling, engaging. I played Ravenlock for like an hour. It's kind of interesting. What is this Y2K if it was better? That's just Y2K2. Y3K? Echo Generation. Interesting. Folks, is Y2K a good game for Pride Month? It's a rhetorical question because the answer is yes regardless. Everyone in that game is non-binary, right? What the hell is this? Like a skeet shooting monster game? Arrow Storm. For real? Is that the name of it? I love putting Storm at the end of any title. Maybe just because of Bone Storm way back in the day, but... Battle Storm? I mean, Bullet Storm was pretty great. Is there a game called Bloodstorm? Kill Storm. How sick would that be? Battle Storm. Sword Storm. It works for literally everything. They already remade Bulletstorm. Or I guess they made it for VR, but yeah, nobody cared. Didn't they add Duke Nukem to Bulletstorm? Pretty sure that's a thing. Ah. I like it. Neat idea. It's interesting that they had the Epic Mega Grant badge.
It is exciting to see new ideas and innovation on classic RPG themes. If you like those titles, wishlist them on our Steam event page and check out our Epic Game Store page for the games that are available there. Make sure to give love to our charity partner, Experience Studios, dedicated to giving back to the development community through its accelerator program.
I like that logo.
And
this Y2K ass logo down here. Look at that.
Cause right here through the Tiltify link QR code.
Telling you guys, we're on the verge of PS2 nostalgia wave.
Bag with exclusive updates from Mix and Guerilla Collective alumni who are releasing soon and have some new updates. But first, a few words from a special guest who hosted the GC from the get-go. Kinda Funny's one and only Greg Miller.
What's up, Guerilla Collective? It's me,
I'm gonna go use the restroom.
Greg Miller from
I'll be back.
Funny. Congratulations on 5 years of doing the Guerilla Collective. It seems like only yesterday we were in the very small Kind of Funny office. It was above a comic book shop, a retrofitted apartment. Doesn't matter. Filming the Guerilla Collective way back when. And so it's awesome to see that it's still going so strong, and of course still providing so many opportunities to these amazing independent video games that need more eyes. And this is one of the best ways to do it. Put them all together, get them out there, and make a lot of noise. And so, I mean, congratulations, Guerilla Collective. Sure. Congratulations to you, ladies, gentlemen, and NBs who are watching this. Thank you for supporting this. Thank you for supporting independent games. Remember, wish list all these games on Steam. I cannot tell you how much that helps the developers, but enough from my big old fat head. Let's see some more games.
Blob Fighter. Slime Storm. That's cute. Na. I mean, this looks sick. Oh, what? Oh.
CSA agent. Try to get through this mission with your
Hard Reset 2?
We need proof how much you're actually capable of.
Oh God.
We got meat hooks. We got shotties. We got cyber hands. 4K60 is pretty cool. All right.
Hey, last run wasn't too bad.
It's a roguelite.
Here we go again. I'd like you to not hold back. It'd be good to see you work as designed for once.
I thought that already came out. Maybe not. Obviously not. I think I might be confusing it with Sprawl. Oh.
I am Elsie, Battle Android, latest invention of the famed Dr. Gray. I'm here to
About to say, this is a
planetary kill switch.
Azure Strike knockoff, which is a knockoff of Mega Man. Wait, what is that game called? There's like 20XX and 30XX, but there's the other one.
I'm gonna get back out there and kick robot chassis.
Made by Way Forward, I think.
Sit still and get plucked. 'Cause you can't break me.
Azure Gunvolt, thank you very much. Yeah. I played that a little bit and I was like, wow, this is a mechanically dense game.
Don't test me.
This music rips though, holy shit.
Check this thing out.
Not what I would have thought this game would sound like. Oh, we got the Yakuza font. Okay, the synth makes a little more sense. Elise. That's a cool name. Again, the Gams. Girls got hams. Very Canada coded. Speaking of Elise. This music is great. The quality of general, like the general artistry, even of indie games, has just shot up over the last 4 years. You used to like have to like sort of forgive amateur VO and amateur music, but it's just not a thing anymore. There's so much talent out there. It's kind of aughts emo rock. It's coming back. Yeah, none of this would be possible without Neil Druckmann. Neil Druckmann inspired all of this. All of it. Again, with the art style, it's not quite as magenta, but I really am liking all the games that use black as their dominant color. And then the world is kind of stamped out against that with very high contrast color. Oh, that looks good. The dithering. The absolute dithers. That looks cool. Oh, 3D Realms, huh? Oh, rad. So much good music, man. I can't get over it.
Come on, Crusaders. It's cleanup time.
Yeah. Old Papa Lloyd cashing his checks again.
The beginning. Groovy.
Oh. We got one-liners back.
Bit of the old ultra-violence.
Wow.
What are you buying, stranger?
Every line has been a...
Develated with me forever and ever. Time to roast some pigs, baby.
I'm here to chew ass. I mean, I love it. I love it. Don't get me wrong. Any game that has a big-ass rank telling you how awesome you are.
This is not the dating sim I signed up for.
Hey. I like all the little phrases popping up while you're killing people.
No.
game.
Devil, yeah. Well, it's truly metal in that it's impossible to read. Hell yeah! Run to the right, shoot it all. Iron meat? Hell yeah. I never finished Burning Chrome. Man. It's Devilated. Came out already. Oh, wow. Okay. You can be a little wolf man? Furries are eating good, huh? That animation is great. Ugh. The most video game looking dude too.
Thanks, Greg, for showing us some love, and Kinda Funny for being the homies. You guys are so cool. Devilated looks grimy.
Very cool, Greg.
Slick. It was made by a one-man army out of Vietnam, which is really impressive. Slime Heroes debuted in the Guerilla Collective back in the days, looking better than ever, and shows that Pancake Games are making some flapjack moves, whatever that means. Making games is challenging, and these guys are killing it, so salute to all the developers for entertaining us and shooting for the stars. Speaking of entertaining you guys, we are jumping back into a free key grab.
Oh!
This is our final one, so grab your picture-taking equipment, your phones, snap a picture of the QR code on the screen for an opportunity to grab some keys. Our final key game drop. Check it, gone. For our final segment, we want to introduce you to the world of Metroidvanias, roguelite-like, and arcade-style games from some fantastic studios. Let's push some buttons, y'all.
Whip-based combos? Oh, okay. Like that walk animation. Second game that's had pixel whipping. Or pixel whipping grappling swinging. Man, there's so much. They really do make interacting with the chains look really cool. It's all very like, ooh, wow. Snappy pixel animation. Sound effects are pretty good too. Oh, cool. That's a sequel? All right. Beyond the Ice Palace 2. Well, I'm gonna look at the first one. It came out in 1989. Holy shit. Deep cut. For the Amiga and Amstrad, Commodore 64, ZX. A sequel was just announced. Yeah. Now I'm curious. You know, what developer made that? Elite Systems. Elite Systems is still kind of an active studio? Little double stabs. That's what I'd do if I had two swords, two knives. Am I both characters at the same time? Ball rolling game. Sonic Spinball's back. Pinballvania. Great. Cool. Was that Rite of Spring? Nothing like Rite of Spring for a game trailer. Oh, more grappling? Oh, okay. I was like, surely the spear throw is not the main attack because it slows down so much. Chainstorm. Not Bone Staff? I guess that could mean something else. All right. This is a joke, right? Did two developers accidentally use the same? And they weren't even spread out that much. Well, it's too late to re-edit it. Munch. That's a good name. I like this character design. Oh, you're a little inky. Just in time for Pictomancer. Huh, okay. Hollow Knight, but paint? Yeah, the art style in this game is so cool. The backgrounds look really, really good. Wow. Oh, you think we're gonna see Silk Song? Neato. What was that Metroidvania that Epic made in like the late aughts? Where Nolan North had a robot suit? Somber Echoes. Yeah, Shadow Complex.
Yes, that is our show, everyone. There's so many great games and creative visions. Thanks for watching and supporting the games, developers, and the culture of game development and gaming. We want to give a big shout out to our sponsors for helping to make this thing happen. The Zai Foundation, Raw Theory, Fully Illustrated, New Blood, Indie.io, Goblins, and Stray Fawn. Shout out to our broadcasting partners, Twitch, IGN, GameSpot, and Steam, for supporting the showcase and the developers on the stream itself. Big ups to the developers who participated and contributed their games and resources to make this thing happen. Wishlist their games everywhere: Steam, Epic, Game Store, Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox, and anywhere else you can grab them. It means a lot. After this show, we will pass the mic to our friends who will reveal more secrets at the Guerilla Collective Publisher Spotlights show. This show will feature fantastic new game announcements from Assemble Entertainment, Top Hat Studios, and Joystick Ventures. If you're near LA tomorrow, we will be draped up and dripped out with over 50 games on the rooftop of the Grammy Museum in LA live. For more info, visit our website at MediaIndieExchange.com. And next Wednesday, tune in starting at 10 a.m. Pacific for the Dames for Games Black Voices in Gaming and Stream for a Cause showcase. It's going to be
That's so much.
More info about the dope indie
Holy crap.
awards, the Digis.
There are 3 showcases after this, and he just announced 3 more next week.
Charity partner for this stream is Experience Studios. You can help professional game developers make games and network through the industry.
Like, back in the day, you used to just have to watch rolling streams from IGN where they just showed the same demo and talking heads
and the game show
just kind of rambled about whatever was at the show. Now it's all like self-produced shows direct from the publishers themselves.
And everywhere else at Guerilla Collective and Media Indie Exchange. Make sure to subscribe to our Twitch and YouTube channels and grab some merch from our website at Media Indie Exchange.
Oh, you liked that? I liked this. I like this way more.
For making this whole thing possible. Abe, Travis, Joel, Mike, Fully Illustrated, Code 32.
Then again, I'm not a huge fan of talking head
and girls
time filler segments.
You all are awesome. Again, my name is Justin Woodward, co-founder of The Mix, Media Indie Exchange, and I will see you really, really soon. Peace.
Cool. There were a lot of really good games in there. Yeah. I don't like talking heads when it's somebody else, but if it's me, it's fine. Oh. Wow. Gosh, that was basically 2 hours already. A lot of stuff. All right, folks. What was the one that you're most interested in? Oh my god. I don't even remember all of them. I don't know. A lot of the pixel platformers looked good. Yeah. No, the answer is this one. Hold on. What's it called? Keyborg. Kyborg. There's one game for me, and it's Kyborg. What else was there? Yeah, some of the like, I was into a lot of the. What was the dither one that I was screaming about? Oh, that looked fun. Evil v Evil. Right down the middle too. Clock Tower. I'm excited for. Oh yeah, this one? Oh, Post Trauma looked really good. Whatever this is called. There's already a demo for this out, right? Hollow Body. Pretty cool. This one looked really cool. Demon School. This looked good. The Castlevania one. The Adventure of Simon Quest. Yeah. Transylvania Adventure. This looked good. Little cutesy dungeon game. You gotta beat a Blizzard Men's. The Egg game looked good. Egg. Yeah, this. Machine Slasher. Engine Motor Slice. Sheesh, I'll remember that one of these days. The Recore Energy. Little Problems is really fascinating. A lot of cool looking stuff. Oh, the like mech roguelite game. Mini mechs.
Belonged to the UOC, and we had to get it back.
It is of utmost urgency that we move to protect the people of New Zealand.
Dungeon Crawler. A lot of stuff. A lot of good stuff. Sheesh. And this is like not even the theoretically even the big splashy stuff, but this is kind of where I find most of my interest these days. Star Miner looked really, really cool and a fascinating concept. If they can make that like a digestible game, I feel like that's always the trick is like breaking down Newtonian physics so they make sense in a visual way to the player. Because I feel like some of that stuff I feel like we as human beings, since we live in a Newtonian world, have a kind of instinctual understanding of Newtonian physics, but when it comes to like zero gravity planetary momentum based stuff, that can be a little frustrating. Like how are they gonna make it so that the first time you slam into a planet, it's not a really frustrating and confusing experience? That's the thing I'm thinking about. But people are smart. People are smart out there. Yeah, the Paper Mario game looked neat. Apparently it's already out or something. I don't know. There were more games that like this one looked like cool, workable, fun, unique concepts than not. Oh, Iron Meat looked really good. Yeah. Yeah, Bloodless. Develated. I like the energy of Develated a bit more than it actually looks a bit messy. Maybe it looks better when it's not YouTube encoded, but I was having trouble just like visually parsing it. Just watching the gameplay. Yeah, Beyond the Ice Palace 2 looked cool. I wonder if since it's a sequel, I wonder if the beginning or if the first game ends with the king getting imprisoned or whatever, and this is you fighting your way out. I really want to check out Beyond the Ice Palace 1 now, if only for like an hour or two, just to see what it's about. And what about it might have caused somebody to want to make a sequel decades later. Man, good stuff. Good stuff. And guess what? The party's going to keep on rolling. Okay, what's next? Wuthering Waves. In case you didn't get enough anime, actually saw I played this a little bit, but I saw there was a Twitch bounty for it, so I was like, why not? So Wuthering Waves next. If you like animes, stick around, and then after that, anime of a different sort. Destiny, the Final Shape. I'm gonna keep picking away at it, because I haven't finished the campaign yet, and I'm enjoying the heck out of it. So. Genshin likes coming right up, except that the combat is even more anime than Genshin, from what little I could already pick up on. A lot of like nothing personnel, teleports, and anime cutaways to big Dragon Ball style moves. It's interesting. I think they're trying to make like a big, crazy teleportation combat style anime fighting system with it. So, anime time. I'll be back in a bit. Thank you for watching. See you real soon.